Hi friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today, as I said in the previous video, in the description box, I said that today we're going to see lines and angles, uh, transversal concept. So today we're going to see lines and angles transversal concept. So let's get started. So I hope that you can see my screen over here. So this is our whiteboard. So let's just set pen size alone. So yeah. So today we are going to see the transversal concept as I said in previous video in the description box I had mentioned. So let's start. So yeah guys, so we'll write our topic's name alone. So yeah guys, so we are going to start now. So yeah guys, so this is our topic, so I'll write it neatly. So yeah guys, I'll write it neatly. So yeah, so this is our topic name, lines and angles. So I'll explain you the basic first. What is a line and what is an angle? So let's get started. So first we are going to see what is a line. So a line means it has 2 points. So we can just write like this. So this is called a line. A line is nothing but having 2 points like this. So this is example of a line. And then next we are going to see what is an angle. So angle is like if you take this triangle. So this triangle in this we are mentioning like this. So if we mention like this or something, so this is called an angle. So this is called an angle. So yeah, so let's just clear our board. So I'll explain detailing about line and angle in the next video. So in this video, as I said, we are going to see about the transversal. What is an transversal? So many of you may be wondering that what is a transversal. So transversal is like this. So this is called a transversal. Transversal will have some equipments in there like two parallel lines. So parallel lines are nothing but the lines which don't meet. Lines which do not meet are called parallel lines. Do not meet are called parallel lines, and this is known as a transversal line. Transversal line. So this particular transversal line cuts two parallel lines. Like here we have two parallel lines, right? So here this line, the transversal line cuts the both parallel lines, and then it has 8 angles, and it has a bunch of properties also. So we'll see the properties one by one. So let's just get started. So yeah, I have almost erased the board. So now first I'll draw and show you how the transversal will be. So for that I here have an app over here. So in this app we are going to draw the transversal. So yeah, let's draw the transversal. So here's one line. Here's one line. So this is the parallel line, and there we have our transversal. So this is called a transversal. So whole we mention it as transversal. So as I said, like let me change the color. So as I said, you're going to draw the arrows for them, and yeah, So as I said, this is a transversal and etc. I had said transversal. So let's just clear this page and draw the transversal and let's start marking the parts. So yeah, we have drawn the transversal and we have it right again. I'll change the color. So yeah, now I'm going to draw the arrows for them. So yeah, I draw the arrows too. So now here we have one angle, 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 and here one, two, and there goes. So totally we'll name them 1, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have totally 8 angles. So I'll write it over here, 8 angles. We totally have 8 angles in a transversal. So totally we have 8 angles in a transversal. So there are some properties for this transversal. So we'll just go and see that again. So yeah, so we're going to see the properties of transversal. So I'll just mention it here. Properties of a transversal. So we are going to use that diagram which we drew and we are going to explain in this board. So I have written the title as properties of a transversal, right? So let's just get started now. So yeah. So the first property which we are going to see is vertically opposite. So in this video, I'll be explaining 3 properties, and in the next video, I'll be explaining 3 properties. So first property is vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles. So what are vertically opposite angles? Basically means angles which are opposite to each other. Which are opposite to each other. That is called as vertically opposite. Opposite to each other. That is called vertically opposite. So angles is opposite, right? So I have mentioned a word known as opposite. How it is opposite? It is vertically. So like if we have a line over here and it will be opposite vertically like this, or I'll draw it a little big. So we have 2 lines and then like just a second. Let's draw a line. So yeah, we have 2 lines like this, right? So this angle and this angle are called as vertically opposite angles. So we are going to plot what are all the vertically opposite angles over here. So we are going to use the diagram first. Let's clear the board and let's mention all the vertically opposite angles from the diagram which we drew. So let's just write vertically opposite angles here. Let's just write vertically opposite. Let's just write vertically opposite for now. So yeah, so let's use the diagram now. Let's change the color here. So as for the diagram, we had see here. So here I'll say angle 1 and angle 4 are vertically opposite. Angle 2 and angle 3 are vertically opposite. angle 5 and angle 8 are vertically opposite, and angle 6 and angle 7 are vertically opposite. So I'll mention it there. So I mentioned here angle 1, angle 4, angle 2, angle 3, angle 5, angle 8, and etc. So I'll just write it down here. So what are angles? Angle 1 and angle 4. Right? Angle 1 and angle 4, angle 2 and angle 3, right? And angle 5 and angle A, angle 5 and angle 8, and angle 6 and angle 7. So totally we have 4 vertically opposite angles. How much? 4. So what are the main purpose like? So now if I draw a transversal line here, if I draw like this, I'll just extend it. I'll just draw arrow. Here we have two parallel lines and we have drawn a transversal line. So now what I'm gonna do is, so here if it is 60 degree, for example, so what I do here, it is 60 degree. So we'll get the same value. Or here if it is 55 degree, then here also it will be 55 degree. This is all because of the property vertically opposite angles. So this is what there are 4 totally, 4 vertically opposite are there. Angle 6, angle 7, angle 5 and angle 8 are equal. Angle 2 and angle 3, angle 4 and 1 and angle 4 are vertically opposite to each other. So we'll clear the board. So I hope you understand this one, vertically opposite. So next we are going to see linear pair angles. Linear pair and then another property. So we'll write here linear pair. So what are linear pair? So linear pair is nothing but angles summing up to 180 degree. Angles sum up to 180 degree. Like for example, if I have a transversal over here, so angles which are like this, angle 1 and angle 2, for example, if here one angle is given like 55 degree and they're asking you to find angle 2, so how will you find? By using linear pair property. So what we are going to do is, if we take angle 2 as x, or you can just purely write it as angle 2. So what I'm going to do is angle 2 plus 55, which gives me 180 degree. So in the bracket I'll write a bracket. In the bracket I'll write linear pair. So because of linear pair property, we are saying this as 180 degree. So right. So what we're going to do is we are going to just do like linear equation one variable. So 180 in the RHS, that's always there, and 55. So you're going to minus, then you'll get angle 2. So let's check what is angle 2 now. So when you minus, then you'll get 7 and this 10. So 5. So angle 2 is 125 you'll get, right? So this is how the linear pair property works. So now we are just going to say what are all the angles which are linear pair. So angles which are in linear pair. So first one you would have figured it out. So first one you would have figured it out. So yeah, I guess the first one you would have figured it out. So yeah, so as per the diagram, so I'll write all the angles over there. So I'll just clear this page and draw it again. It's just a matter of time. So yeah, we have a transversal. So here we have our transversal drawing our, oh, sorry, drawing arrows. So yeah, we have transversal. And now what we're going to do is we have all our angles, respective angles. So we are named this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Right? So now we'll mention all the linear pair angles. So angle 1 and angle 2 are linear pair angles. Angle 3 and 4 are linear pair. And angle 5 and 6, if you take 5 and 6, angle 7 and 8. Right? Angle 7 and angle 8. Is that it? Is that it? Any guesses more? Yeah, here. This one, this one, this one, this one, and then, yeah. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 more pairs. So there are angle 2 and angle 4 with us linear pair, and angle 1 and angle 3, angle 5 and angle 6, angle uh angle 5 and angle 7, sorry, 7, and angle 6 and angle 8. So we'll just write this over there. So we're going to write it linear pair, linear, and we'll just write linear. So what we have here, angle 1 and angle 2 as we had, and angle 3 and angle 4, I guess, and angle 5 and angle 6, I guess, and angle 7 and angle 8, I guess. So these 4, and then angle 1 and angle 3, all are my guesses. Angle 2 and angle 4, my guess. And angle 5 and angle 7, angle 6 and angle 8. So these are the angles, I guess. So let's see if it is right. Angle 1, angle 2, yeah, it's right. So it's right. So you can see angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, and angle 6, angle 7, angle 8. So we have written everything right. So you can check here. Check everything here. So yeah. So next property which we are going to see is alternate interior angles. So a linear pair has 8 angles in it, 8 linear pair angles. So next we are going to see alternate interior opposite angles or alternate interior angles. So we'll write alternate interior interior. So let's just write interior, that's enough. So as per the diagram, I'll explain you there. So yeah, now you're gonna see what are alternate interior angles. So alternate interior angles are angles which are like inside of the transversal length, like on this portion and this portion. So there we'll find alternate interior angles. So we'll just draw our arrow and angles which we have again. So yeah, matter of time. But in the exams, it will be given in the question, so no need of drawing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So this is the last property for the day. So you can just forget of this upper portion 1 and 2 and 7 and 8. You can just forget the bottom and the top. Only focus on this place. This alone is enough. This place. No need of this. No need of that. Only this. So alternate interior angles are like angle 3 and angle 6 are alternate interior. Angle 4 and angle 5 are alternate interior. Angle 3 and angle 6, angle 4 and angle 5 are alternate interior. And same we have alternate exterior, corresponding, adjacent, and etc. And even you have co-interior angles like angle 5 and angle 3. Like these angle 5 in the inside portion. Angle 5 and angle 3 if you add, you will get sum up to 180 degree. If you have 55 here, so you do the 180 degree and there you go. We have the value of this one. So co-interior angles. So that also we have seen. So co-interior angles are angles inside the transversal. These two angles if you add 180, these two angles if you add 180. So yeah. So this is what for our day. So like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. I hope that you would have understood the explanation. So thank you. Thanks a lot. Bye. Please like and subscribe my channel. Don't forget to uh, press the bell icon and subscribe. Please click the subscribe button and do leave your valuable comments in the comment section. Thank you.